Hello everyone! Today on Binky's Gaming Thoughts, I continue the suit of staves. Today we will be looking at the 4, 5, 6, and 7 of staves. 4 of staves. The image is of an envy demon. At first I wasn't sure. For me it was kind of unknown because it wasn't the exact image of an envy demon. But if you look at an envy demon, that's what it is. That's basically what it is. And it makes sense, too. So, Envy Demon, and for all the other decks, it is called the 4 of Wands. So like I said, the card doesn't look like other tarot cards, but it looks like the Envy Demon. The resemblance, it's basically a different image of an Envy Demon. The resemblance is definitely there. It's enormously alike. And the Envy Demon is one of the rarer types of demon. Envy demons not only need to emulate mortal beings, but as we've seen with Lord Seeker Lucius, also they need to become them, become their victims. The card itself represents celebrating completion and accomplishments, a status increase, vitality, career success, prosperity, sound judgments, rewarded efforts, a happy home, stability, romance, recognition, praise, awards, etc. When reversed, the card represents a lack of concentration, minimal returns, delays in completion of work, fading romance, rejection, being ignored, disorganization, minor disruptions at home, fresh input that is required, dissatisfaction with work, etc. Let's have a look at the symbolism of the card itself. A black and bloodied mouth hangs open. Its pale body looms before a dirty orange sphere, reflecting intensity. Smoke surrounds the demon's crass body manifestation, its pale knees looking battered. 2 pairs of black arms abrasively pervade through the smoke as the demon flaunts itself before its prey as it readies itself to become its prey. What do I think this means for the future of Dragon Age? In Inquisition, there was Lord Seeker Lucius, like I mentioned sooner, who was possessed by an envy demon. And the demon fooled everyone into believing it was really the Lord Seeker. Perhaps we will meet another character who will be, in fact, an envy demon, pretending to help us but secretly plotting to bring us down. 5 of Staves. The image is of a shade. For all the other decks, it is called the 5 of Wands. We're beginning to see slightly more powerful demons, as Shade is a demon that appears outside the Fade, but without a host. And they are a little tougher to destroy. So that's the significance. And obviously, as you've noticed, these images represent more the reversed aspects of these cards. The card itself represents, one upright, a need for teamwork, a struggle to achieve one's goals, competition, progress despite conflict, cooperation that overcomes conflict, rise in status, problem solved by cooperating, self-challenge, pushing boundaries, etc. When reversed, disputes, stubbornness, wasted energy, complex problems, arguments, contradiction, nervous tension, letting go of unessential projects, the cessation of a problematic period, etc. It's not all that bad. Let's have a look at the symbolism of the card itself. Dark like the shade, the demon is the shade, hidden by its own darkness, cloaked by the darkness of the world around it. Like a spotlight, its massive eye lights the path ahead as it creeps up in the night, a dark, deep blue of a more powerful demon. Self-reliant, the shade wanders from prey to prey, bearing hoops near its head, as though it were wearing earrings. The smoke of the Fade is at its feet, showing it floating ominously as it lurks in the shadows. What do I think this means for the future of Dragon Age? I think, as events unfold, more and more demons may appear, as mentioned previously. Shades, since they are demons without a host, could become the most common and numerous of demons. It's tough to gauge the future of Thedas in regards to a shade, but one thing's for sure, they will lurk in the shadows and bring darkness with them wherever they go. Six of Staves. On that very shadowy note, Six of Staves. The image is of a despair demon. For all the other decks, the card is called Six of Wands. As we previously discussed, we are seeing various types of demons in this suit due to their relation to the Fade, the relation with the Fade. For magic, Staves/Wands is the suit of magic. And as the number increases, the power of the type of demon increases as well. One of the more powerful, but not the most powerful demons, despair, is the corrupted version of a hope spirit. The card itself represents abundant energy, a job well done, public recognition, victory in a career or creative enterprise, clear goals, a sense of purpose, victory, good health, career goals that are achieved, etc. When reversed, the card represents vanity, procrastination, overestimation of one's abilities, a need to consider the plans of others, defeat, loss of interest, excessive shyness, disloyalty and dishonesty, self-esteem issues, malignant attitudes, evil, etc. Let's have a look at the symbolism of the card itself. Desperation calls out through a mouth with several sets of teeth. Darkened hands reach up towards the corrupted fog, permeating from the Fade. Other demons, positioned symmetrically and farther away on either side of the first one, reflect the same posture as they throw their arms up in defeat. Black reflects the power of the emotion as the yellow and orange of a once more joyful demeanor are washed away, corrupted and faded, weakened as it sets in, permanently taking over anything that existed before. For once it is there, there is no room for anything else. It is despair. What do we think this means for the future of Dragon Age? We've seen characters do desperate things when despair takes over. Sometimes despair causes one to roll over and go to sleep, and other times panic and act irrationally. And that is cause for concern. I'm looking at you, Anders. I think despair might be a recurring theme, seeing as word may spread of Thedas's possible coming doom. Seven of Staves. The image is of a terror demon. For all the other decks, it is called the Seven of Wands. Now we're talking about a more potent type of demon, part of the fear group of demons, a weaker one of the part of that group of demons, their master being fear. The card itself represents beating the odds, overcoming challenges, standing one's ground and standing up against resistance, defending beliefs, keeping problems under control, managing issues, morality, heroism, etc. When reversed, the card represents self-doubt, belated efforts, embarrassment, fear and anxiety, denial, dissimulation, refusal to carry burdens, taking life easy, avoiding challenges, lack of virtue, avoiding confrontation, and that sort of thing. A lot of avoidance. Let's have a look at the symbolism of the image of the card. An eyeless face looms as a skeletal body stands tall, arms stretched downwards in an imposing posture. Its mouth hangs open, sharp teeth ready to gnaw at its prey, mouth wide enough to swallow and engulf. Behind its hideous form linger other faces, smug, fearful, angry, reflecting all that comprise and lead one to terror. Dark forms with glowing eyes remain hidden in the shadows, but are numerous and letting their victims know that they are always there. A man sits at the demon's feet, seemingly to be sucked into its form, fading from reality, as other faces suffer the same fate of becoming the emotion the demon embodies. What I think this means for the future of Dragon Age. When despair sets in, terror easily takes over. I fear that we will see more of these annoying demons, but also the enemy always terrorizes the people of Thedas. I wonder though who the enemy actually will be. Is it really gonna be who we think? It's hard to tell. And that's it for today's video. So once again, in the description below, the links to all the decks and my transcripts of my notes. Throughout the week, I will be posting the music from this video. And like this video if you like it, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Hit the bell icon for a notification. The usual stuff. And I'll see you all soon. Masaranas. Be sure to check out some of my other stuff, and remember to buy video games at a discounted price and support me at no additional cost to you. Just follow my G2A affiliate link. You can also join in on the fun on Patreon for some exclusive content. Thanks for tuning in.